Hello Pisces, welcome to your January reading. I'm Cindy, this is Bringer of Light Intuitive. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this reading. I'm excited to take a look. These readings have been pretty exciting. So we are going to look at your energy going into January, your energy in January. We're also going to look at love and finances and get a message from your angels at the end. If you find that this reading resonates for you, Pisces, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and join my team here. And watch your other placements. There have been some pretty magical readings coming out here in this Zodiac series for January. Wow. So let's dive in and see what is up for you. All right, Pisces, let's go. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. What do they need to know? What is their overall energy? What is Pisces' overall energy going into the month? We have victim mentality. All right. So I feel like you've been working through some stuff in your head. You've been probably, like everybody else, I feel like you've been challenged a lot in 2023, maybe even longer than that. And it's really kind of put you in your head because I feel like you've been waiting around. Well, waiting around isn't quite what I meant to say, but like I feel like you've been waiting for things to unfold. And the longer you wait, the longer it like triggers things in your head. And so I feel like you've been dealing with some conflict, you know, the struggle of the waiting, the struggle of everything, you know, coming together and having to be patient. It's been triggering. Let me get some more cards. Thank you. All right. Look at what I've got here. True love for you, Pisces. I've got present power. So I feel like you're really coming into your power. So I feel like you've been working through a lot of things going on in your mind. Like maybe some thinking patterns, you know, negative thinking, stuff like that, you know. But I do feel like you've been waiting for things to unfold. You've been waiting for things to move. You've been feeling stuck. And the longer you have to wait, the longer that you are working towards something and not seeing the fruition or the movement that you want, the more it triggers you and the more it puts you kind of in your head. So I feel like you've been dealing with this, but I also feel like this is past energy. So you're coming out of this energy. You know, we're stepping into 2024 and it's like it changes everything. 2024 is an 8-year numerology, in numerology speaking, and an 8-year is abundance and success and achievements. So I feel like for most of us, in my collective anyway, I feel like we have all been waiting for things to unfold. We've all been waiting for divine timing and divine situations to, you know, the pieces to sort of fall into place in a lot of situations in our lives. And I feel like it's all been kind of meant for us, for those triggers. And so everything that you've been dealing with from those triggers, it was meant for you to deal with those and kind of remove them for good. You know what I mean? Because I have the Ascended Masters card here. And both of these cards are a 7. And I feel like you have a spiritual team with you that helped you through all of that. You may or may not know that. But the number 7 is the year we're coming out of. And it's the year of introspection. You know, the 7 means introspection and really having to deal with the things on the inside. Really taking a look at the things on the inside. Like, what do I want going forward? What do I not want anymore going forward? What changes do I need to make in order to achieve my goals? There's been a lot of introspection. And I feel like for you, Pisces, for some reason, I'm getting the energy of, you know, you've been triggered in a lot of that stuff, but you've had help getting through it. And you may not realize that, but you are through it. You're through the hard stuff. And now it's time to step into the new year, like with a wiped clean slate. So I feel like you are definitely going into the new year in your power. I have this present power card here, and I do always see a union here. So I feel like you're in your power. And I feel like if you're in a connection, there's a power couple vibe in that connection. So I feel like it's you and your person are in your power. And I feel like you've had to deal with a lot of things, and on the inside, maybe you and your person, and it's brought you together in a more powerful way. And so you're stepping into the new year in your power, either individually or in your connection, if you're in a connection. Now, if you're not in a connection, I feel like you are about to be in a connection, and it's probably going to come up in your love portion, but there is a power couple situation here. And it's exactly what you've been manifesting. It's your match. Look, it's your match. So I feel like some of you are manifesting your match. And you may know that it's a power couple. You may have, like, because you're very intuitive. So you may know that what you're manifesting is a very powerful person, a very powerful connection. I'm really feeling a lot of power here, but it's also just, it's on the same page as you. They are just like you. They are exactly what you're manifesting. They're your match. And I feel like, too, maybe part of the things that you've been dealing with, you know, just in the past year, maybe even longer, farther back than that, is maybe you've lost some friends. Maybe people have been removed from your life. Maybe you're in that introspection time that you've been in, really just kind of thinking about the people in your life and thinking maybe you're not resonating with everybody anymore, and so maybe you walked away. And, you know, sometimes people can't come with us into the new, especially this new year is very powerful. It's a very big year for us all. But you've got new friends here. You've got friends and colleagues. You've got new alignments, a tribe, a new community. You've got people that are soul aligned with you, people that are on the same page with you, that are like-minded with you. You've got new friends coming in. So I feel like this is going to be a month of somebody's going to meet their match, but also all your connections are going to flourish in January. And I feel like you have new connections coming in. And I feel like they're absolutely divinely guided into your life and you probably know that. You're very intuitive, right? But you've got a whole spiritual team here that has been with you, healing you, supporting you, guiding you into this new year and working through any mental stuff like stress, anxiety, fear, worry, because of triggers. Because of things that you've gone through and things that you've waited for, challenges that you've gone through with people, perhaps, in your work, perhaps, or just the waiting game, you know, because a lot of us have been waiting for things to unfold, and it has been very triggering. I've noticed this pattern in my community, at least. You know, people message me almost every day saying, you know, how stressed they are because things haven't unfolded yet, and the things that they're waiting for, it's hard to be patient for and stuff like that. So I do feel like that may be what you've been going through, but you've had help going through it, and you're on the other side of it now. You're going to see blossoming friendships and colleagues, you know, definitely connections, blossoming connections in your next few weeks. Meeting new friends, maybe even some of you. I have colleagues on this card, and I was feeling maybe you're going to be changing jobs or changing career and meeting new people, working with new people. Maybe your company is hiring new people, maybe you're hiring new people. But I feel like there's just this sense of new beginnings in connections in your life. And it's almost like they're replacing the old. I feel like you are coming into the new year with less friends or less people in your circle than, you know, you did last year. And it's just because maybe you've outgrown them. Maybe you notice that you don't resonate anymore. But you have people coming in that do resonate, that are on the same page with you. So I have this toxic energy here. I'm going to just put it in back in because I haven't asked the question yet, but you may have really let go of some toxic patterns in the way of relationships this last year. You may have closed some karmic cycles, decided that there was, maybe some romantic relationships that were toxic and you walked away, or maybe they walked away from you because, Spirit has a way of removing things for us sometimes. But there's that devil energy says that in the area of love, you might have left a toxic partnership or a toxic connection or patterns. Maybe a pattern of chasing or some sort of, neglect from the past or abandonment, patterns from the past. Maybe you've really balanced out. You've really healed through a lot of stuff. And in regards to relationships, and so I feel like it was all for the purpose of lining you up with, putting you, first of all, in your power, but also preparing you for this match. Okay, so let's look at love now. Pisces. In this love situation I'm looking at here. Thank you, thank you. What does Pisces need to know about love in January? Is there anything else? It came back out. So yeah, you've let go of something. I see. I've got you showing up here in your power, listening to your intuition. I feel like you've been through a lot, Pisces boy. I feel like you've been through a lot. So our devil card came back out, and this is, letting go of patterns from the past that were not healthy for you anymore. Could be relationships. You could have walked away from a codependent relationship. You could have walked away from codependent behaviors and stuff like that. I feel like in the past you might have had people, the people that you were with in the past in love, or maybe you're still in a situation like this. I feel like you've had some codependent relationships in the past, and there was an imbalance. And I feel like you have healed through some of those wounds, and I'm going to say codependent wounds. Addiction is in that card as well. Maybe your person was addicted to substances, or that codependency can be addicting too. But I feel like for the most part, you've let go of patterns from the past where you maybe found yourself often attracting people who were happy to take from you because of your big, kind, beautiful heart. You are also kind of like that Queen of Cups that loves to pour out your love and your nurturing, your love and your comfort and your care and your big giant heart and take care of everybody, but it leaves you feeling depleted. It leaves you feeling lack, because I feel like you let go of an energy of this is like a repeating pattern for you. This is an energy that you have left in the past, that you are no longer attracting that kind of a person anymore. I feel like the people in your life, they were happy to just drain you, just take all of your energy and literally hold back all of their own. They're happy to take it, but they're not happy to give it, right? So if you resonate with that, let me know in the comments below, because I'm feeling like you attracted over and over a person who was holding on to all of their resources, even their money, their time, their energy, their communication, their effort, their emotion, and held it all to themselves while you gave and gave and gave and gave everything to them. And I feel like going into the new year, you're stepping into your power, you're calling your power back from all of that, and or you have already let this go and you're stepping into the new season, the new year, your new chapter, your new cycle, full on in your power, because I do have that here. Full on in your power, okay? But since these cards are coming up, for some of you, it may not be past energy yet. And this may be a confirmation. You're letting this go as you step into the new year. All right? I feel like the people that maybe you were with were a little bit childlike or immature, and just, if they gave you any effort, it was an immature effort, and you're over here pouring your whole heart out, taking care of everybody. And so going into the new year, you're either being called to step into your power, or you are in your power. You have it going on here. You're in your power. You're listening to your heart. You're listening to your intuition. You are knowing your worth. You're knowing your value, and you are attractive and magnetic to all that is right for you. And this person here, the person who was attracting this did not know their worth. So you had to go through a bit of healing in the area of love in order to come into this place of power. So let's see what's coming for you in January. One more for Pisces. What does Pisces need to know about love in January? All right, we've got manifesting. You are manifesting something very specific. Maybe you're manifesting a specific person or a specific somebody like you. I've got a soulmate energy here, and I've got the Lover's card. So I feel like you may still be in that energy of where you feel like you need to do it all. Maybe you feel like you need to do it all in order to be validated, or in order to be liked, or in order to be in a relationship. Maybe you feel like you have some sort of pattern from the past that you have developed over the years, maybe even from childhood, that may make you feel like you need to carry all the burdens and take care of everybody in order to be chosen for a relationship, or for somebody to fall for you, or to validate you, or to want to be with you. And I feel like you're still, and that could be why that came out, earlier, is you could still be letting go of some of that, because I have this lack energy here, and I've got the Death card. So it's like you're still putting something to death here. This is your old cycle, this cycle of doing it all, being it all, carrying it all. It's stressful, it's exhausting, and it's not for you anymore. So you may still be learning how to let it go and really just get out of this energy, because it really is coming from a place of lack. You're doing it all. You're carrying the relationships. You're taking care of everybody. You're doing everything. You're putting in all of the effort. You're putting in all of the emotion, all of the heart. And you're receiving nothing, unless you receive something that's very little. You're left feeling abandoned. You're left feeling neglected. You're left feeling drained. And it's time to really leave that in the past. So this could be a reading that is a confirmation for someone who, and like a warning. Not really a warning, but just like a big giant message from Spirit. Leave it in the past. It's time for you to step into that place of power. Listening to your intuition, because your intuition is screaming at you that this is past energy. This is not for you anymore. You're got it going on, Pisces. You deserve so much better. You've got the Queen of Wands energy here. This is confidence and just being yourself. Being just yourself. Not someone who does it all. This is you just being you. And being allowed to be just you without having to feel like you have to do it all in order to get it all. But yet you don't get it all, because you end up like this. And that's what you're closing. That's what you're closing. That cycle is still closing. So even if you are not in any kind of relationship like that, you may still be running a subconscious pattern in that. So you may just need to, you know, take a look at that, okay? And step into your power and your confidence of being just you and attracting true love in just being you, not having to do anything, just being you. All right? I've got a soulmate energy here. I've got the Lovers, and I've got the Six of Pentacles, and I've got Justice. Justice is being served. Balance is being served. That stuff was out of balance. Leaving it in the past puts you in this place of truth and balance, and you just being you and receiving that equal reciprocity that you've always wanted. But also I've got 3 sixes here, all of which mean balance, all of which mean equal reciprocity, and so does she. This is truth, integrity. Everything that came out already, that goes against your truth and your integrity. And so let that be a big red flag of not to accept that stuff anymore and put it in the past, right? Because justice is here. Justice is here saying it's time for you to have your justice and your equal partnership. This is somebody who is on the same page with you, somebody who wants the same things as you, somebody who mirrors you. This is you, you know? And they're divinely guided to you. They're trying to come in. If you're still holding on to all this stuff over here, they're trying to come in. It's trying to come in for you. And this is somebody who is a soulmate. You'll recognize, your soul will recognize this person. They're going to be entirely different than anything of the past. This is a brand new cycle. This is a brand new love. This is not toxic stuff from the past. This is not an ex. This is not codependency. This is not anything that you were attracted to in the past. This is something new. Something balanced, something stable, something healthy, something whole. The one that goes the distance, the one you can trust and feel safe in. This is the one that was divinely guided to you. And it is coming in. You go from the lack of the Five of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. This is more than enough. You're going from feeling neglected, feeling abandoned, feeling the lack of, and then you're going here where you're putting in effort and they're putting in more effort. So you're going it from lack to you're receiving more than what you put in, because you're just learning how to be you. And you're attracting in what you deserve just by being you. It's your turn. It's your turn for that. It's your turn to know that you do not have to do it all, be it all. My candle blew out over here. It's time to put that in the past. You're closing a cycle. You're literally stepping into the new year in a new cycle. What else does Pisces need to know? Yeah, see? You're stepping out of the old cycle and you're going in the new cycle. This is you with a new spark, new hope, new passion, new purpose, new fire, new attraction. You're taking on that queen. She's got the same Ace of Wands in her hand. Being in that energy of that queen, you're attracting in something completely new. You're going in a new direction. You may even be moving, Pisces, because he's got a globe in his hand. He's also being led somewhere. So if your intuition is telling you to go move somewhere and start fresh, maybe you just need to start fresh. I would go with it. Something new is coming in for you, Pisces. Now I'm feeling like for some of you, it's definitely happening because it's definitely happening in January because all this other energy is past. But I feel like for some of you, you're still healing up from some of that energy from the past, and you may be running some subconscious programming from it that you need to kind of readjust. Because if you are still running that program of lack, you're going to attract lack, and we want to change that. We want to fill your cup and not look to anyone else to fill your cup. It starts with you. Not looking to somebody to validate you, not looking to somebody for happiness, not looking to somebody even for love. It starts with you. And when you really know how to fill your own cup and fill that void and not look to a codependent situation to fill any void, because they end up leaving you lacking even more, right? We learn how to love ourselves. And then we attract in that higher caliber of love. We attract in that one that's just like us. So I feel like some of you are doing that in January. And I feel like some of you are still working through some of that. And January, things are shifting though. Things are most definitely shifting. So you're coming into your power. So if you're still in a toxic situation, you're going to be letting it go probably in January. Because you're coming into your power and the universe is stepping in. The universe may take care of it for you because you may be like still holding on to something from the past and not seeing your way forward and sort of blocking love. There's love trying to come in, but some of you are blocking it. And so for some of you, the universe is coming in and stepping in and wiping it out with the Wheel of Fortune. This is sudden change. And so depending on your situation, this is going to be you meeting your new person. And you're going to feel so lucky and you're going to feel so happy. And you're going to be like marveling at how much better it is than you thought. When you meet this person, you're going to feel like, wow, this is way beyond anything I could have imagined for myself. But for some of you, if you're still in a toxic situation, this means that the universe is shining a big bright light on it and may need to take care of it for you if you're not taking care of it for yourself, like this. So that you can get out of that and come into this beautiful love that's trying to come in for you. So let me know where you are on this spectrum here. Some of you, there's big change. Either way, there's big change in January. All right? So it's either letting go of something to prepare for something better, or it's that something better coming in. So you let me know where you're at. And let's look. Yeah, see? Some of you are sitting in this Two of Swords energy, blocking your love situation because you're holding on for something because you're afraid. You're afraid to let go. You're afraid to be alone. The universe is going to come in and knock it down for you because there is something better for you that is trying to come in. It's your alignment. It's your divine alignment, and the universe is going to come and knock this situation out. Do you want to do it, or do you want the universe to do it? Just a word of advice, it's always better if we do it. Okay, I'm putting those cards back in. We're going to look at finances now. Of course, if Spirit wants to talk more about love, we will. But I'm asking for finances for Pisces in January. Pisces for January. Look at that. We have the Ace of Cups again and the Five of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, so what I'm getting here, Pisces, is for those who are resonating with that story. There's that Knight of Swords. I'm going to keep that one. Resonating with the story of still being in a toxic relationship or running that pattern somehow. needing to work through some of that on the inside of you, because look, I have the lack card here, but I have love trying to come in. Okay? This is a need for you to love yourself and fill that need. Fill that need of lack. You might be feeling like you don't want to be alone. But truly, honestly, can you tell yourself, can you be honest with yourself, and in this situation that you're in, don't you still feel alone? You may feel like you are lacking and you're holding on so tight because you don't want to be alone. But you are alone, and it is because you have a void in your heart that needs to be filled with you. You need to love that void and fill that void so that you're not looking to somebody else to fill it for you and end up getting hurt every time and feeling that neglect and that abandonment and that energy drain where you're doing it all and you're feeling drained because your cup is not full. You have a void. Something is going to come in and change everything for you. And if you start loving yourself and filling that void, what is coming in is, look, you're in your power. We've got repeating cards here, okay? The universe is saying, step into your power. Call your power back, because there is something that's been on the way for you for quite a while, just waiting for you to fill that void. Heal up that wound. That abandonment wound, that neglect wound, that wound that says, I got to do it all and leave myself empty because I don't want to be alone. Things are changing very, very fast as we step into the new year. And I'm just saying, your cards want you to do it. They want you to do it. Don't wait for the universe, because it hurts a lot less when we do it. Call back your power and fill up that cup with love and respect for yourself. Because when you are choosing this energy, that out of that lack, that energy of lack, when you're coming from that energy of lack, you are just hurting yourself more. Put all those cards back in because I'm going to try to focus on finances, okay? Somebody needed that message really loud and clear. It's your turn for justice. Yeah, look, Pisces, your intuition is on fire, and you've probably been told this a million times by your intuition, right? Okay, I'm going to keep her, because your intuition is on fire about your finances too. That's what I was going to say. Thank you, Spirit. When we're with the wrong person, when we're in a codependent situation and we're hanging on because we don't want to be alone and we look to others to fill that void, it affects our finances. So ask yourself, Pisces, let's just take 2023 for instance. If you're still in this situation, this is for you, okay? Ask yourself, what have my finances looked like in 2023? Has there been a major change in your finances for the negative? That lack card, are you suffering lack in your finances? That's a red flag. When we're in a codependent situation, especially when our intuition is telling us to get out, and maybe everybody else too. You've got the friends and the colleagues card here. Maybe everybody's telling you to end it. You'll notice that your finances start draining. And once you let that go, because you're coming from a lack mentality. You're coming from a belief of lack. You're coming from a low self-worth because you're afraid to be alone. It's a lack program on the inside. It's subconscious. It's running you. But once you let it go, things change. So I feel like you may be going through it with your finances, and I'm talking to somebody specific here. Somebody specific who is still in this codependent situation. You may be really going through it in your finances, and you may be thinking long and hard about making changes, and your cards are saying, do it. You've been hanging in waiting long enough. Do it. Whatever you're feeling called to do or pulled to do, your intuition is telling you something. You've got a brand new start here. And you've got the Two of Cups right behind that. You've also got the Six of Swords and the Fool. Your intuition is loud and clear, telling you to take the leap of faith. Start fresh in the new year and know that everything is going to be okay, because you are being taken from the storm into peace. And everything in your finances is going to totally turn around as well. You're coming into a soul alignment. This could be work too. Soul alignment, like a soulmate job, a soulmate business, just coming into right alignment with you affects your finances. You got a brand new job, a brand new start here. Wiping the slate clean in the new year. You're going to see a change, but not if you hold on to this. If you hold on to this, it's going to be more of the same, the lack. And you know, the universe has to come in and take care of it for you. If you're not going to do it for yourself, you may lose things. You may lose things like a home, a car, your livelihood, your health. I just need you to hear that, because this is a big, loud, and clear message for somebody. All right, the rest of my Pisces. What do they need to know about their finances? January finances. Ooh, yeah, stepping into January in your power. Being that Queen of Pentacles, you might be an entrepreneur, Pisces. You've also got the Empress. This is you knowing your worth, filling that void, knowing your worth, knowing your value, and you might even be an entrepreneur. But this is abundance. You're literally stepping into the new year in abundance. And when we are in that energy of abundance, abundance flows to us in different directions. Suddenly we find opportunities are handed to us. Suddenly money comes to us and we don't even know where. I mean, we do, but we didn't know. Like, say an inheritance comes in that you didn't know that this person left you anything. You know what I mean? When we're in that energy of abundance, especially in the year of abundance, money flows to us. Opportunities flow to us. Raises flow to us. Promotions flow to us. Sales taking off flows to us. But when we're running that energy of lack, the opposite happens. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups for you, Pisces, in Fortune After Difficulty is what the Ten of Cups, and there it is on the bottom of the deck. And the King of Cups. You being in your power. This is your new cycle. Contentment, fortune after difficulty, everything falling into place for you. Coming together with your soulmate, but also enjoying life, feeling peaceful, content, feeling safe, feeling secure. Because you're in that abundance mentality, abundance mindset. I've got the Queen of Cups here and the King of Cups. So some of you, that person that we talked about a minute ago, are going to affect your finances in a positive way. You might want to watch Aquarius, because I think it was Aquarius had that too. So in the heart of your spread here is justice. You are getting justice. You've got the Death card. You're getting justice for this stuff from the past. You might have suffered loss in your finances because of this stuff from your past. You're getting justice for it. You're getting justice for it. This is balance. This is cause and effect. You know, we're letting go of the old We're filling that cup. We're standing in our power. We've got abundance mindset. We're in that abundant energy. So we're going to start receiving abundance, and we're going to start receiving payback for the lack that we suffered in the past. You've got celebration. You've got some good news that you've actually been waiting for here. So this is victory at the end of a race. So you've got some good news here. Some good news that you've been waiting for. So what have you been waiting for? Have you been waiting for, a raise? Have you been waiting for the green light to get something started? Have you been waiting for some sort of promotion or a job? I know a lot of you have been trying to get a job, and it's been tough. You've got good news here. You're getting a job, and it's a very stable one. It's a very stable one. You're going to be celebrating because it's actually better than you thought. And it's going to make the waiting, like with the justice, it's going to make the waiting like, oh, okay, it was worth the wait, even though it sucked, but it's worth the wait because it's way better than I thought. Maybe it's a whole bunch more money than you thought, You're getting justice for the injustice that you've been through. So if you've been looking for a new job or a raise or whatever, you're getting something better. And it's coming, you're getting this good news in January. And your justice is here in January. And I've got the sun. And I've got our favorite slow pony, the Knight of Pentacles, has been bringing you a pentacle for a while. So this raise has been a long time coming, or this new job. Whatever you've been waiting for, it's been a long time coming. You might have been in your head about it. But you've spent a lot of time in introspection, like we talked about in the beginning. And your sun is coming out after that storm. We had the Six of Swords a minute ago where you're coming out of the storm and you're coming into peace. Things are working out for you, Pisces. Things are working out for you. And they're not only working out for you, but they are better than you think. We've got two of those here. Good news. This is your big fat yes. This is a very abundant, bright, and beautiful year for you. Success. This is a successful year for you, and something starts in January. Work on that abundance mindset, going in with your power and expecting things to change, expecting to get a better job than you thought, expecting to get a better raise than you maybe got passed up for a raise, and now you're going to be offered a better one, or a promotion. I mean, maybe you felt like you were passed up for a promotion, and now you're going to end up having a better one. There's opportunities coming in. There's doors opening for you. There's success at the end of this race. And your big fat yes. And happiness, like way beyond what you thought. So there's something coming in that's going to make you feel so good and content, like you finally made it. You've been working hard. You've got this fortune after difficulty where everything just is like, all my cups are filled. I feel so full. I feel so grateful. I feel like finally I've made it. Great energy here. Great energy. And you've got the abundance queen here. The Empress. She is abundance. And this is the year of abundance. Go in with your power, your Empress power, and let's get you some messages from your angels. Pisces. What is Pisces? The message Pisces needs to know. Oh, Pisces. A decision needs to be made. This is the Devil card. Release yourself. Release yourself, Pisces. Release yourself. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on a lack of self-confidence. A lack of self-confidence. Oh boy. There's a decision that needs to be made. It's going to change everything when you make it. Yep. The Eight of Swords. You felt stuck. You've been having trouble making this decision, but look, Archangel Michael comes in and sets her free. You can be free. You can be free. I didn't know it said that. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Look, you're not seeing things clearly because of that lack. That void in your heart is blinding you. The Empress. Oh, your power. The Empress. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious and abundant resources. Your power. That Empress made an appearance twice, and the Nine of Pentacles, which is the minor arcana Empress, made an appearance twice. The Page of Ariel, which is the Page of Pentacles. We've also got the Queen, who came out for you earlier. The Pentacles is your money. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education, time to get to work. So expect an opportunity. You're going in with this abundance mindset. Expect opportunities. And the Queen says, nurture yourself. Nurture yourself and those you love, which you already do. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. Your intuition, your own heart has been giving you wise advice. It's time to take it. For those of you that resonates. Okay, Pisces, this is a beautiful new year for you. Step into it in your power. Let go of anything that makes you feel bad, that makes you feel less than, that puts you in that lack mentality. Stand up for yourself. Choose yourself. Love yourself. And step in to the new year in abundance. I'll see you in your next reading. Watch your other placements to get a full picture. All right, and hit that like button on the way out. If you don't mind, I appreciate it. If you want a private reading with me, if you want to dive into your situation and get a more personal reading, that information is below. I'll see you in the next reading.